was on camera when they picked that, he actually looked sad. He was like, oh man.
Expecting that Unfleek would give some attention bottom lane, and as you can see, Mystic and Ben definitely very far up. That's a great binding onto Gorilla, but he misses the dredge line. Very unfortunate. Mystic is going to be the target, and he does have to flash. Ben still has both of his summoner spells. His Fate's dead in the mid lane. Spirit returns the favor in kind, and there's first blood. Didn't use his teleport to get back to lane. His lost chapter now complete. There's a teleport towards the bottom side. Mystic, no flash, remember. And there's the double face breaker. Summit, no! The dredge line is going to miss Ben, but Mystic is still dead. Not a chance that he's going to get anything done as the Sky Strike comes in. And Unfleek will grab that kill. But now Keen with some spare time towards the top one.
This hard engage from the side of Sandbox.
Yeah, good dredge line lands. This time it looks like Gorilla's eye is in, but now doesn't have any more of that aftershock, and a teleport is going to come forward. Fly looking for the stun. Focus Will's going to do it, and that is a very dead Nautilus.
Mana, and Fly is just sitting here with full mana in the mid lane. He's going to be able to push and then rotate for this play, as here comes the fight.
Yeah, Unfleek was lying in wait, though. Summit gets a big shield. Dawning Shadow comes down as well, but Keen gets the damage, and Spirit's going to grab the kill. Now Unfleek, he has to flash out, press the attack, fully stacked onto the volley bear, and he is donezo. Sort of goes that 1v9 play. Spirit is going to find Unfleek. Great live binding here from Ben, who's also going to be able to throw out the final spark. Spirit is going to grab that kill, I believe, with the last tick of the Subjugate. And Root's trying to keep people alive, but he just can't do it.
Wait, no flash.
Sending a message.
Pick W.
As Spirit is going to be able to clear out this ward, as we might have yet another fight. Another final spark looks really good. Loosen Singularity to slow them all up here. Spirit is super low, but still in amongst the fight is Keen. Now bouncing around, gets the backflip, gets the ulti, and the superplex is in, but Summit is so dead. Stunned up, destroyed. Fly grabs it with another orb, and Mystic denied his ultimate.
And this is what they're going to go for. We'll see if they go and try to look for some picks, as we do see Spirit pretty far in here. They're not really grouped for Baron.
Yeah, the Sky Strike didn't do a fair bit of damage, actually. Onto Spirit there. Shockwave lands onto Fly. He flashes away. There's the depth charge, and the Dawning Shadow does a fair bit of work. Keen trying to cause a ruckus as Summit takes the majority of his health bar as he teleports in. Absolutely not what you want. Is now Mystic. He's going to grab that kill and look for more. Gorilla looking for some minions. Sandbox, they want, it looks like they're hungry for a fight, especially with Keen, no teleport on the bottom side of the map. Sandbox, they want to try and force. In goes Unfleek, the dive on forward is Fly. Just deceptively tanky, great shockwave, however. And that's going to be a very dead Syndra. And the Trundle falls down as well. I mean, Afrika should have known that that was going to happen because Keen was nowhere to be seen. And never mind, Sandbox, they force the fight and they force it really nicely.
They forced the fight, and Afrika kind of did both things. They were split pushing and also trying to fight 4v5, which is definitely a bit of a mistake, as, wow, that was a nice finding onto Gorilla, who looks like he should go down here.
Yep, Mystic gonna grab that kill. Don't know whether Keen necessarily needed to ulti, but Felios.
It's pretty ridiculous what you can pull off.
Well, Shockwave lands onto one, but it's Spirit, and he's actually pretty happy to tank, as he is going to be pulled back, and so they do manage to burst down the Trundle. How it is going to work out. Set towards the top side, just trying to keep things in order as Mystic's caught out of position. He flashes, though, and the Redemption is going to be in massive heal as Gorilla is going to get chunked to high heaven. In goes Keen, like you're talking about. Unfleek getting chunked out. Mystic is just massive. Ace in the hole comes forward, but he doesn't have enough damage to kill the big tanky bear. But Afrika will still be able to win the fight.
Yeah, and Set was nowhere to be seen. Looks like he was dealing with a top wave of minions. Now comes into mid, but
maybe there's an opportunity as Keen goes into his shroud. Remember, double stopwatch as well. Two-man shockwave. Ben's going to be taken down first, but Spirit is just massive. Keen showstopping into the back line, but he's just able to move around and kill everyone. Summit going to be killed on his fountain by the looks of things. Not enough shields as Mystic. That's a big old headshot. Triple kill for the Caitlyn. 16-5 the kill score as Afrika do walk away with game one. As they are certainly looking at playoffs, but they'll have to run the entire gauntlet if they want to get there. Mystic, of course.
Sold me on it, and Fly is definitely the player to do.
Looking forward to seeing how it goes.
We'll see if it continues to, as Unfleek is just non-stop being aggressive up here on the top side, but he's going to be spotted. We got a Zir here as well.
Yep, there's the Emperor's Divide, but the ulti avoids it. Good work from Spirit, who's going to flash forward. They're looking for Summit. The Vault is going to close the distance. Ignite finishes off the killers now. The Showstopper comes down, and Keen is going to be taken 1 for 1. But First Blood going over to Afrika gives them that little bit of extra money. Life Binding comes in, the flash forward from Fly. Still has Final Spark, and he's going to use it as the flash comes out of Fate, and he avoids the ulti and ultimately his death. Mystic was looking to use his ult just to clear out the minion wave to avoid being dove.
As it was a 2 for 1 in favor of Afrika, as here is Sandbox again.
Yeah, Vault goes back. Oh, tried to sidestep it, but that Glacial Fissure just a little bit too wide, and that's a good gank. As even Fate is here to join the party. It's a plate party, everyone. Afrika about 2,000 gold behind.
They would love to dive the Slux. Here they go.
Yep, she is going to be mega dead. Slammed into the wall and thrown around like a ragdoll. That's going to do it. Sandbox do hold an advantage.
Look at that gold difference at 10, 0.0k.
Yeah, Kane's actually looking for the battle here. Gets the proc, but he's losing out on the fight. Onfleek's going to come on down. Blind is good, as Final Spark once again is going to miss. And there's the Showstopper into the backline. Ben gonna get caught out of position, tries to dredge line away, no flash, but he's gonna go golden. Life Binding comes in, Ben is going to be taken, but can Afrika find anything else? Ace in the hole is going to tag Mystic. He has no mana. Emperor's Divide doesn't land onto the Jhin, and Fate is just obliterated. Spirit, massive in the front line for Afrika, but the rest of them are just so damn low. Root chasing forward, and now it's time for the Caitlyn tank. Loosen Singularity will do some damage, and remember it's a mid lane Lux. So not actually able to make that one work. Another final.
Or not Flash, but Vault over that one, as we got another fight here.
Yep, Mystic gonna get tagged. Broken Face definitely works out thematically, because Quadra Dirk, as well as the three items that Caitlyn really likes. Now, Summit fighting against Keen here. The flash forward. Keen finds the last auto, and it's a 1 for 1 in the end. Onfleek grabs the kill. Stealing that one away is Mystic. Ace in the hole gonna come down. There are all of the heals, all of the shields. There's ultimates absolutely everywhere, and there's the Emperor's Divide. I don't think it did quite as much as they really wanted to, but the Haymaker did. Mystic getting exhausted, Root flashing on forward. I don't know whether he wanted to, but it did work out in the end. Final Spot finally hits someone, and it will mean the end of the Caitlyn as Spirit wanting to be the one-man army, but that's gonna be the Ace, and Sandbox will take down this turret. And maybe a whole lot more.
Oh, they're going for the end, I would imagine, as the respawn is going to come in here. Thank you, Jonas Strong.
Yep.
As the chase is on.
Yep, Keen wanting to come in 1v3 is just going to die. That is...
We're going for the tutorial victory. We are taking down everything, as there's a binding.
Yeah, Life Binding connects, and Keen is going to get chunked with like 2.5 abilities. And he's very close to being dead. Another binding's pretty good. Get the stun out of Mystic.
Jace's damage is going to be insane this game.
All right, looks like Afrika are trying to take down the set. Let's see how well they're going to be able to do there, as Mystic's killed by just a stray Sand Soldier, and as is Nautilus. Fly gets... Oh my god, the damage is just ludicrous. As Keen, he'll be obliterated. No one has any damage. Infernal Soul is nuts, not to mention Sandbox being so far ahead, and this Nexus is not going to last very long. 17-5, and Sandbox even out the series. We are going the distance here tonight.
But the way that it was played out and the amount of focus that Sandbox put into the top lane in the early to mid game, they've got a good comp as well. I mean, I'm curious to see how Spirit is going to do in terms of, you know? Yeah.
You just walk up to them.
Jeez, that's...
Keen, he's going to hang out bottom side as, oh my goodness, it's going to be a 4v5 in the brush.
ARAM.
Yeah, they send the message later. It's like, next game, meet me bottom lane. Let's go.
Where's Spirit going?
Spirit's going into the enemy jungle as both of them put the wards down.
Standoff.
Yeah, but Afrika win, right? Because they have the Lilia hanging out in the enemy jungle.
True.
Onfleek for a wraparound. Mystic already down to 300, and Onfleek's not going to be seen until very late. There we go. Ben gets a really good shield, and the Facebreaker is avoided on both sides. What a disaster. Loosen Singularity to slow down the set. Spirit is just prancing his way in.
So fast.
Yeah, Bambi makes an entrance, but otherwise not able to do too much.
Looks like water walking.
It might have been Nimbus Cloak as well, as he may have smited just to get himself there faster. There we go. Oh, nailed the first Q. Face broken. As Spirit E-Bunk No, there's a flash afterwards, and red buff is going to kill him anyway. So flash unnecessary, but yeah, that was an
Yes, in a couple of the different roles, as this jungle is not on fleeks.
Yeah,
it's Keen and Spirits.
Yeah, the Raptors are available, and therefore they're going to die as Keen grabs himself the red buff. There's Dominus as well. Flash forward, stun comes down. Spirit should be able to help grab this one, and yep, I believe the Lilting Lullaby came out. No, it didn't. He held onto it. It's just the passive. But Dune for me is like Bonnie Dune, like D-O-O-N. That's what Dune is.
Oh, we just always pronounce D the same way, usually. Usually, I had to throw the usually in there because
it's the U that's the issue. I don't think it's
probably.
the D. Don't blame the D. It's the U.
Yeah.
You've got the problem. Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Here we go. We might have a fight. We might
could.
have action.
I mean, Keen's just going to walk at him. Destiny right into the middle as the gold card's going to come out. It's a decent W. Coming through from the Jhin as a massive ram goes on forward. But now Keen, he really is super bored. Wants to fight this one out. Massive damage coming out from Afrika there as Spirit got his passive on everyone. His Lilting Lullaby in that last team fight was very, very good. Super hard to identify as that is a super dead Mystic. And Ben has to flash as well because he decided to get a little bit too far forward. There's the Destiny. Gorilla's going to get knocked back. The final spark, not even necessary, because that was a solo kill out of Keen, actually. Good knock up as the Crocodile's being corralled. He should be taken down. Here is now Spirit off to the side, unable to get anything done as another Lilting Lullaby. Gets some CC, but otherwise not too much more. She's just going to gallop her way back into her forest. See whether Sandbox can make use of this. Root trying to take down this turret. As on fleek off to the side. Hex flash in. There's the showstopper, and they will kill the Lilia very comfortably. And the Haymaker just helps keep on fleek alive. He'll wander on out, and he'll be absolutely fine. Mid turret goes down, and Sandbox fighting back. There's the Mountain Drake. Looks like Afrika are going to give up on it. Another Swirl Seed. Not going to. Oh, is going to connect to Fate as now the Destiny comes on forward. This Mountain Drake is going to be secured, but now can Afrika actually take a fight? Call the Forge God is not going to come back. As Fly from the backside, I think he still has his stopwatch. His final spark comes on in. Fly goes golden. As you can see, the set already taken down as now Ben trying to frontline alongside Keen. And someone in the backline has been left to the wolves. Or make it the deers. As the Caitlyn eventually grabs the kill onto the Goat Man himself.
Tanky. I mean, Mystic has his power spike essentially with 3 items.
Oh my god!
It's great against Gorilla.
Mystic is going to be able to run around and get himself out of the way, but on fleek he's looking for it. Facebreaker comes in, there's the showstopper, but he's all alone, and Mystic's just going to shoot him down. On fleek should be dying here as Keen in the backline is going to be able to go 1 versus 4 and smash down almost 2 people. As in goes Spirit. There's all of that dot damage. And it doesn't even really need an ultimate as now he's just prancing. Triple kill for Lilia.
Sandbox have grouped up. They're like, well, we want to exert some pressure and not just let you move into the Baron pit for free.
Teleport. Out of vision of Sandbox, there's the Destiny. Summit sets up the Ornhorn as Fly gets into position, but Keen already into the backline as the showstopper comes down. He's got a stopwatch. Fly looking for the right target for that gold card. Oh my god, the AoE out from this Lilia puts everyone to sleep, but it's a 1-for-1 in the end. The Ornn, however, the front line has been removed by Afrika, and now they set up looking for another one. Mystic's free hitting. There's now Ben off to the side. You can see Lilia just dancing, prancing, having a great time all over Sandbox. Triple kill for Mystic. Ace in the hole comes down. Fate gonna get chunked, but more importantly, his position has been given away. Spirit, look at that. Just looking beautiful as he goes golden, posing for the camera. And Afrika might actually just look to end the game because these death timers are extremely long.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had death timers this long, but 38.5 minutes, Afrika finally do it. They open it up, they get Sandbox into a position to get flanked by Teleport and by Destiny Gate. And that's all they were looking for. They finally make it happen. They force the fight. They win the series.
That's going to be the Nexus going down. It was a 2-1 victory, but it still went in favor of Afrika.
Caitlyn did end up doing the most damage at the end of the day. I suppose in a game this long, that shouldn't be too surprising, but